mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. We are here in the building with you guys. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot.
Peace.
We are here. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
We are here with you guys on a Thursday.
On a Thursday night, seems like a lot of action.
Oh, yeah. A lot went on this week.
A lot went on in the last couple of days.
Thank you guys for joining us on time. Y'all are on time. We not.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I saw Rochester, New York. They different up there.
Vegas is in the building. I saw North Carolina in the building.
I saw San Diego, the BX, of course.
Yes, BX is in the building. Throw your X's up.
Ohio, Massachusetts. We everywhere, man. Be more.
Dallas.
What else? What's the 403? I don't know what the 403 is.
I'm not sure. DC in the building.
413. I don't know what that is.
Newark in the building.
Newark, Alabama. Nebraska.
Springfield, Mass in the building.
Elmira. All right. Have a couple of my people spent some time up there. Say.
Okay. Chicago. Everybody's in the building.
Yeah.
We appreciate you rocking out with us.
Yes. How was your week?
Week was good. I'm a little tired tonight. So I'm going to dig down deep.
Yes. You can't let the people know you're tired.
As the ball, no, this is a transparent show.
Yeah, you're right.
So I let them know what it is.
You're right.
I'm going to dig down deep tonight and bring it. You know what I mean? The way we have to bring it.
Right.
You know? But other than that, I am feeling well.
How was your week?
Week was good, man. Always a productive week, man. We got some new projects working. We're still lining up the $5 deal.
The membership?
Membership, working on things, tweaking things. We're going to start uploading things so when we turn the lights on next Thursday.
Yes, next Thursday. 'Cause a lot of people was asking me. They was like, yo, where's that?
Yeah, it's next Thursday. It's the 1st.
April 1st. That'll be up.
Right, because we want to hit your credit card on the 1st.
Exactly.
From the 1st to the 3rd.
Exactly.
Right? So that it's synchronized in the whole 9 yards. So next Thursday.
Yes, April 1st.
April 1st. April Fool's Day.
Yeah. Yo, we missed it. We actually missed a great opportunity to come on the show with just one of us on the show so we could look like we beefing.
Oh, yeah.
But they beat us to it, like Joe Budden Podcast.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that.
They beat us to it.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. I hope you guys been enjoying the nice weather out because it has gotten a little nicer. I took Noble outside the other day, and he fell asleep immediately.
You showed me 2 pictures. He was up like, yo!
Yeah, immediately. But it was cool. Get some air.
No, absolutely. And let him start exploring the world.
Yeah, I saw a picture. Some lady posted a picture with her daughter. Her daughter's maybe 1. And she was like, she's never seen this many kids at the park before.
No, absolutely.
Which I thought it was a little dramatic.
Well, no, remember, every first experience is a first experience.
No, but they're making it seem like because of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like...
No, he hasn't seen kids because he's 1.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So
how about that?
It was a little dramatic, but you know.
But before we get started, I'm a big dreamer.
Okay.
All right. So
I don't know who's going with this.
I want to share what's going on in my head movies.
Okay.
With our people.
All right.
You got to follow me on this, right?
Okay.
So because we're getting $5 and, you know, we're trying to build an audience and a following and a nation, community now is not in proximity to where you live anymore.
Right.
Right? Community now is, we have a virtual community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? So I was thinking, if 25,000 people in our community have a little jizz or something, yeah. Can't let it happen to you. Pause.
Thank you.
If 25,000 people in our community all gave $10, that's $250,000.
Okay.
Let's say we did that, right? And we put that $250,000 in crypto or whatever, and we came up on a lick. How great would that be, right? If, as a community, we build wealth together. And let's say, because I'm a big dreamer, work with me, this is in my head movies. Let's say after 3 or 4 years, we accumulate 10 million. It could happen. Imagine being able for you, to get a loan, right? For a home or a business, an interest-free loan.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you pay it back, and you paying yourself back since you are part of the community.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Don't fuck the dream up.
I'm not. I'm gonna have to. But go ahead.
Don't fuck the dream up.
I'm gonna have to.
Let this go.
Right.
Okay? Or imagine, we build enough where we have scholarships that we give to the people in our community.
Okay.
Right? And let's say the way we do it is through a lottery. Let's say 100 kids are eligible for the scholarship, but we can only give, 20. Imagine putting them in a pool and the first 20 names pop out, get a scholarship. Imagine, again, if you wanted to get a home or do something, and then imagine, because I'm a big dreamer, if every quarter everybody put up $10. That means we continue to grow wealth.
Okay.
So now we go from 250,000 to 500,000. Let's say we put 250,000 in crypto, other 250,000 in weed or whatever, and we're building enough wealth collectively. Now, $10 million, if you divvy it up, it's only $400 a person. So you don't grow that way. You grow with the actual numbers.
You're sounding like a few people. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm just saying, as a big dreamer, because our community is our community. Now, I got friends in Cleveland. I got friends in Texas. I got friends all over. Imagine having a business idea. We invest in your business, and we own 10% of the business as a collective. So if the business grows to something amazing, the Urban X Nation is built in for 10%. At minimum, let's say your company grows, you have to post jobs within our community. All right, this is just, I don't know all the details. And let's say we hire somebody like Claude Anderson to manage and handle and make sure. So individually, it's nothing.
Somebody said, "What math you doing?" Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at, working on some things. But I do know 25,000 people at $10 is $250,000.
Right.
That is $250,000. I do know if we did that every quarter, that is $1 million a year,
right?
With no interest at all. Yeah. I do know that the way crypto and all of these things are going, we could come up on a lick as a community.
Okay, let me just stop.
I'm just saying, as a big dreamer.
Okay, sounds incredible, but this community right here, they've seen a lot of pictures that way where somebody's at the head of it.
We're not going to be the head of it. Yeah, we're not going to be the head of it. And I'm not. We putting up $10 like everybody else.
And they say, like, invest with us. We're going to make y'all rich. We're going to buy the block back. We're going to save every kid. Like, it just.
Nope.
They have PTSD. I have PTSD.
Okay,
listening to that.
But that's not what I said.
I get it. It just sounds.
I'm saying if I get 25,000, we got 50,000 followers.
No, I'm saying no.
Okay, half of we do when people watch our show. At minimum, we do from 20 to 25,000 views.
Okay,
I'm saying the first 25,000 people we in, and we're not buying back the block. The virtual block is now the block. This is what I'm saying.
I understand.
So that means if you qualify for a loan, right? Because when you go to get a loan from the bank, they rape you on all the charges.
Right.
Imagine being able to get 100,000 and you're paying it back, and you're paying it back to yourself. But of course, there would have to be qualifications.
Right.
You have to meet that vibration. The kids got to have 3.0, this and that. And I'm simply saying none of us are in control of it.
Okay.
It is sort of like its own little blockchain where once every 3 months you put in $10 and we watch it grow.
Listen.
That's all I'm saying.
Before we bring anything like that to you guys, we will make sure all of paperwork, all of the I's are dotted, T's are crossed, because I don't need any exposed Urban X exposed videos.
I simply said
I don't need it. I
simply said
I heard what you said.
I had a dream.
I heard what you said.
I simply said I'm a big dreamer.
I would have wished you would have spoke about it with us before.
And I'm simply saying, well, these things just come to my head movies. I'm simply saying none of us, I just got finished saying, you put Claude Anderson or somebody who we trust in control of it.
I know.
And we all can watch it.
I know.
We all can have a virtual meeting where we watch our stuff.
No, I love the idea.
Bro, and every quarter, if you ain't got $10 every 3 months, come on, son. Okay. Right? And you watch it grow. Right? So individually, we have nothing. Collectively, we have
guys,
everything.
We're gonna get back to the drawing board, and he'll come back with a better plan than that.
No, I'm not filling in the plan. I'm simply saying I have a dream. I have a dream.
You sound like somebody that we tease a lot on this show.
Black Lives Matter. Is that like a susu? No, it's not a susu. It's not a susu because we all investing, we all watching the money, and we all have access to it based on whatever your credentials are. Now, if 100 people qualify for a home.
Oh, wait, tell me, are people mad at Jay Morrison right now for investments in stuff that he was supposed to... You get what I'm saying?
Okay. But I'm simply saying we have our own community.
He has a community as well.
Right? We're not going to be in control of it. So... that means Cavalier 23 is no more in control of it than I am.
Okay.
I'm simply saying, so whoever we blame everybody. Meaning, if we put it in blockchain and it don't work, everybody lost $10.
Okay. So you're talking about blockchain. We have to figure that out the way it works. Okay?
Dude, it starts with an idea.
I love it. You should have kept it.
It starts with an idea.
Okay.
And everyone has potential to work it. In our 25,000 people or 50,000, there might be somebody who says, yo, I was thinking the same thing, and has a blueprint.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Black Dot's not in charge of it. Urban Nation ain't in charge of it.
Okay.
We put up $10 like everybody else. If this shit blow, it blow.
Yeah,
if it don't,
I don't need no
I
Urban exposed videos and these scammers.
But here's the thing: if we're not in control of it, then we don't. Everybody's,
Understood. I'm not hating. I'm just
saying.
I have to be damage control.
I understand.
Early.
I'm simply saying. I prefaced this by saying I am a big dreamer.
Yeah.
This may not go anywhere, right? But when I started looking at community and how community is different now,
understood.
And we see each other twice a week, every week.
And what if we just don't?
What if we don't what?
We just no show. That's not an excuse either.
What do you mean? I'm saying we're gonna be here forever.
No. Yes, but I'm saying,
and that means that we didn't run off with nothing because
I'm playing
we don't
devil's
have
advocate
nothing.
in real time. You're thinking in real time. I'm playing devil's advocate in real time. Okay. So you're saying, well, we're gonna be on the show twice a week. Y'all see us, and then what if I go? Okay, what if y'all just don't come on twice? You get what I mean?
If we don't come on no more ever,
yeah. If we're
still not in control of
True. So
the pot.
Okay.
Right? We're just in it.
Okay.
We have no more. And like I said, when you put somebody in charge of it, right, that's going to watch and manage the money, we even hold them accountable. They have to meet with us once a month in the Urban X Nation. We have to see this in real time. I'm just trying to demonstrate that numbers are what they are. We have numbers. We could do it. And I'm a big dreamer. So where's HR? Yeah, all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, if y'all want to build something.
No, you're right.
Right? They got fucking video games that build virtual cities now, right? Yeah. What's the name of that shit?
You talking about like Sims?
Yeah, Sims and shit. Yeah. So we have a virtual community.
Yeah, who's in the chat that specializes in business plans?
Just saying. Yeah. Just saying. It starts with a vision and a dream. It may take us 3 years to figure all of that shit out. But if we do, and it's a very simple process where we can create our own blockchain or something, and it's $10 every 3 months, and watch that grow. Come on, Noble might benefit from that.
True.
When he gets old enough, we don't accumulate. Now watch this. Watch the dream. Watch the dream. Watch the dream. Right?
Said it 3 times. Go ahead.
Right? Watch the dream.
Go ahead.
We accumulate 10 million. We go get a loan for 100 million. Now we build up equity. We build up. Right? Now we cooking with hot grease. The big fight after the show, the beginning of the breakup. Facts. True story. So I'm just saying, that's how the dream works.
Yeah, okay.
Right? We have equity now. We build up. Okay.
Well, guys, you guys just witness and you guys just listen to how our conversation goes when my dad just goes, yo, I think we should just put up a green screen all around the apartment and do a movie. And I'm just like,
Yeah. Starts with a dream.
He's dead serious, but okay.
Malcolm had a dream.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
All right, so that's not the show, man.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
You're going to get us canceled. All right, so first story that was interesting. This Suez Canal that's blocked with a ship that is 400 meters long, something like that. I think longer.
This shit is the size of the Empire State Building. Really? It's the size of the Empire State Building. So whatever that is, the ship is turned and enlarged sideways, and it's blocking the Suez Canal where no ships can go either way since Tuesday. The name of the ship is Evergreen.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
So it's blocking, and they said it's costing us $400 million an hour.
Like the economy,
the overall economy, because it's got oil on it, it's got goods on it. It's a mess out there. And the reason I mention Evergreen is because that's Hillary Clinton's code name, if you understand.
Allegedly.
No, that's not her alleged code name. That's her code name. Her code name because Obama's is Renegade, hers is Evergreen.
How did they get these names?
Well, that's who the Secret Service gives them when they say, hey, code name Evergreen is coming through. That's how they know who's moving in. Right? It's 3 letters and 1 number on the ship, which is H3RC.
And if you remove the 3...
It's Hillary Rodham Clinton. Could be. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you think Hillary Clinton and you think cargo, what's the first thing that comes to mind in the chat, guys?
Well, human trafficking for me.
Human trafficking. Yeah. Look at that. Look, Sabrina Gilbert is on it.
Okay.
Right? Evergreen. Yep. So what's going on? This is equivalent to shutting off the internet.
Yeah.
When goods cannot get here, it demonstrates prices going way up, and it could crash. They said they could be in there for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
now that's not the only route, of course.
Yeah.
You know, there's other routes, but the other routes take you off a week or whatever. You know what I mean? So the potential for this is very, very dangerous.
Somebody said that's a blockade. Because like the ship looks so big, and the canal. If you guys know what a canal is, I want to know like what the hell. It said it was like engine failure or something.
Engine failure along with wind forced it to, and then it lodged. And where it lodged at, it's nothing they can do. They can't push it.
They can't back it. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's almost equivalent to sinking the Titanic.
Yeah. Oh, I said we.
Hillary Clinton's foundation was using Evergreen's transport. Okay.
Okay.
See, our people in the chat, they kind of sharp on this.
Yeah. So we got to keep our eye on this.
We have to keep an eye on this
because when you first read about it, you said something else is up with that.
Yep. I immediately said something is. These things don't happen. It's follow the money.
Yeah.
When you start following the money and understanding the ramifications of this, and that Suez Canal, I believe, is 15% of the transportation. They said it's 150 ships already backed up almost in both directions that cannot get through here.
And that ship is already huge. You see all those big cargo.
All those people.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you didn't say that, but I'm simply saying.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. Yeah, the ship is sideways. How?
Yeah.
Sway, how? A ship that size. It's like when the Titanic sank, right? And we thought that was about hitting a glacier, and we found out 3 of the richest men in the world who were not with
the Federal Reserve.
The Federal Reserve just happened to be on that ship.
Yeah.
You think that this is a high stakes game, brothers and sisters. So all I'm saying is $400 an hour globally, not American economy. Just $400 million an hour is being lost. So that is equivalent of cutting off the internet, or something to that.
Remember, I told you I watched that short doc, and they talked about if there was an internet blackout for a day or a week or something like that, what would happen.
Yes.
And I was petrified. I was like, yo.
Yes, we have come to rely
everything
literally
we do everything
is through these channels, and whoever the gatekeepers are for the channels control your destiny.
We don't even carry cash anymore. So what happens if I can't go to the ATM? Man?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I was just like, nah.
True story. I have to start bartering these hats for apples.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, what I'm on a hat?
Yeah.
I'm saying I got a hat.
Yeah.
Give me some of them apples. Now I'm only gonna ask you one more time, nigga. Then I'm taking the apples.
Yeah.
See how that work? You know what I'm saying? Pull the blick, nigga. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Now I need all your apples. Yeah. Pause.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban.
Yeah, so keep an eye on that, everybody. And
let's just keep an eye on it, because they keep bringing it up, and they just speaking matter-of-factly about it. But when that money start missing, or things of that nature, it becomes an issue.
So they made recreational marijuana legal in New York. So let's clap that up.
Yeah. I'm going to get me some weed.
So
how much is 3 ounces? Because they say you can carry. I want to be able to walk up on an officer like, officer, smacking my bag like, how do you get to 34th Street? Really? That's how you get over there?
Yeah.
All right.
There's going to be a lot of that. But I saw a headline that said, they're going to be using the profits or the profits from a lot of the legal sales to get back to minority communities.
The Washington Post literally said, due to the damage we've caused,
basically,
with drugs and putting people in jail and all that, our way of giving back, like a fake reparations, because everybody's talking that fake reparation stuff. We're gonna open up programs to help kids. Yeah, it's real weird, because in my book, Urban Culture Decoded, I said that we have to connect with our drug dealers.
Yes, you did.
On our own, and say, dude, just because you're not going to college doesn't mean that kid is not ready to go to college. You got the money. He has the skill. He might become a lawyer and then bail you out, because that's the way the mob did it for years.
I told you I went to this community in Brooklyn, Mill Basin. Very, 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 very affluent community.
Yes, rich, very. Yes.
And then me and my girl, we were talking about how I was explaining how all these people, they probably, not all of them, but a lot of these people probably have connections to the mob way back, and to the point now that their community, their business,
they're running legitly,
fully legal,
because now their money is rinsed, washed, and ready to go. Yeah, right. So look at all the profits, and all the drug dealers do is give it back away. They're not even like the 70s drug dealers who would at least build communities. Except the rap business. Let's eliminate that. Everybody want to invest in rap. I'm talking about real business. And here it is. Your government now is going to do that. They've been doing that other places in Denver, and Arizona and other places for a while now. And so now we will reap the benefits off of those who choose to smoke bud.
What was I about to say? So Jersey was they made it legal first.
Yeah, they made it legal first.
And I think another state that's really close to us. So New
Connecticut.
York, Connecticut.
I believe it's Connecticut. Yeah.
So they're not doing it out of the goodness or because
they don't have no
choice. They don't want to lose money to all these neighboring states. And then also my friend, because he said something like, "Oh, we should open up a dispensary." I said, "Yo, you have to understand. There's been people in New York who've been waiting for like 10 years.
They've been positioning themselves, white folks, positioning themselves for years because they know eventually that it's going to come here. Now, with that being said, Malcolm, they have to provide minorities who have, and watch this, Malcolm. Had we collectively had $10 a piece from 25,000 people, we could have had our money and opened up a dispensary in New York. I have a dream.
All right, so what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna. Somebody said Massachusetts is
okay.
As well.
Massachusetts.
So what's gonna happen is, okay, they're using that word minorities again.
It's a code word for everybody but black people, or
It's a code word for everybody. So that's gonna happen. Then there's gonna be programs that pop up that say, okay, we're doing this to help black people who've been disproportionately targeted for weed and put in jail. We're gonna help them get into the business, but it's gonna be so hard to get in.
Yes,
the licenses, the
money up front.
The money up front it's already expensive. So it's. I fear that we've gotten to a point, especially with legal weed, where we missed the train again.
Okay, I mean,
I fear
we're usually late, but with all the Black Lives Matter, and all of that stuff, there may be a moment where they say we have to reserve 20%, and those 20% are those who choose themselves. So they have to be prepared. No criminal record. Go through the whole process, get the licenses, and have the upfront money. So that's usually going to be a rapper. Well, not a rapper, because they usually have criminal records, but somebody in their mix because they at least have the money. It is what it is. The world around us is changing, and if you smoke weed now, you don't have to hide it. You know what I mean?
I mean, you didn't.
You didn't really have to, but the small petty crimes. Look at Biden. Look how many people he put in jail.
Oh, facts.
For small petty crimes. Your girl Kamala Harris was famous for that in San Francisco, locking a whole bunch of people up for marijuana charges. Yeah. You know what I mean? So now that you at least have that aspect, now you got to look at the criminal system and who can you release. Yeah. Who was locked up for that? You know what I mean? Biggs from Rock Nation went to jail for that. He just was on the phone referring one person to somebody else in a city that was legal. Yeah. And he got caught in a RICO case. So all of these things matter. The world around us is changing.
Somebody says it's probably laced with COVID. Yeah, it's probably laced with something, man.
Well, no. See, you have to be. If I was involved with that, I need to be involved from step A to step Z. Right, so I want to know the entire. This is where it gets expensive.
No, and this is where it gets complicated as well, because what are the parameters going to be around who grows it? Where do you get it from?
Right, I would like an organic.
So what if they go? You can only get it from these pre-registered. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, then they can control everything else. It's like the pharmaceutical industry, right? And there will be side effects for it. But you know what our people do? They smoke weed, bro.
That's facts.
A lot of it. And it's for medicinal, spiritual, metaphysical, right? So there are so many properties based on where you're vibrating at, right? So you still could reap the benefits off of clean grown, and not all of them. Some of them got these little farms, you know what I'm saying, who they grow their own weed, and if they're part of your nation, look, you grow the weed, and so we buy the weed and we keep it moving. You know what I mean?
All right. Somebody said get into marijuana test. See, I didn't even know there was a career in testing. Like what?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we should have return.
Oh, we at commercial break already?
Yeah,
no.
Because you went on. Yes.
No.
You went on.
No.
You went. Yeah. No. It is.
No.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It is, yes.
All right, it is.
We'll take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, fuck the shit, flip the script and get it right. Rewrite history, so this time we may get it right. Take the jewels from our elders, rock them and wear them tight. Apply it to your life, and so you're not blinded of your sight. It's taken by the white man, cause it's blacks who fight. And we taught that we angry and mad just out of spite. But we too grumpy black men, tired of the lies given to the kid in their lifetime. Real eyes, realize, never fly by me, by we the people, how are we? If we treated like the dirt beneath our feet, while we trees waiting to grow up, filled with knowledge, but whoever show us, the names is Bobby Meeting on the seat. We'll bring your mind and show you things you thought you never see. Just be open-minded, take a listen and you will see just how much truth and knowledge a black man can really speak,
Hi, my name is Leslie O. Voice, and I'm a voiceover artist. Now, you might be wondering, what's a voiceover artist and why do I care? Well, a voiceover artist performs anything that you hear but don't see. So this includes your TV and radio commercials, documentaries, and even interlude skits and producer tags on the hottest records, like
Maybach music.
And
What's that on that beat, ho?
and
If your metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
So, if you're an artist in the studio working on the album day and night but still feel like there's something missing from your project, or you're a producer or DJ who wants to let everybody know who's on that beat, I've got something for you. For just $9, get a customized artist or producer tag from me. That's less than a medium two-topping pizza, less than your last Uber drive, less than 3.5 grams. I'm just saying. Click on the link below and get a customized producer or artist tag from Leslie O. Voice. You ready?
Apparel Theater with me, Oba. 30 plus episodes on Spiritualism is now available on Vimeo and demand. Topics include spiritual cleansing, how to build your first boveda, succubus and incubus, witches, warlocks, and many, many more. Browse the OMIDINA Productions Vimeo page and learn at your own pace. All lectures are available to buy and rent. And once a month, participate in an exclusive live Q&As brought to you by OMIDINA Productions and hosted by myself, Oba Adedaya. Visit OMIDINA.com for details. See you soon.
All right, we're back.
We're back in effect.
Thank you guys for waiting. And don't forget to support those businesses that you just saw. If you're listening right now, whatever commercial you just heard.
Yep, twogrumpymen.com/merch. You can get some of that ill merch. Of course, you know Leslie has the voiceovers.
Yes.
And side note, she's rescheduling
Her watch party. Yes.
her watch party. She'll keep us abreast of when that will take place. And if you're looking for a reading as the new year has just begun, you can hit up Oba.
Yes.
And get that reading.
I might have to get one soon.
You know what I mean? And find out what's good.
For reals.
And, you know, what's going on. Of course, you know, you got KingSimon.com if you want to get your numerology stuff plugged in. So, King Simon be on it. You know what I mean?
All right.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So I made a joke when the show first came on about, like, you know, make it look like we beefing. But one of the podcasts that I listen to, Joe Budden's podcast, it seems like they're on the outs right now with two of the co-hosts, Maul and Rory. Mm-hmm. They stepped away from the show, which I saw coming. I was talking to you weeks.
Yeah, I remember.
Weeks before it actually happened. I was like, I think it might be over for them because you can just kind of feel and hear and see the tension from, like, listening to their podcast, right? You can kind of just see where, like, the jokes don't really seem like jokes.
Well, for me, and I don't listen to this podcast, but when they, and this is just my humble opinion, when Joe turned down the $30 million or whatever it is from Spotify. They all seem to be on the same page, but you never really know unless you can fill that with something else immediately. Like we turned down the 30 million. We know our worth. We got 40 million.
Yeah.
But what they got out of that was Joe Budden's making an announcement that he is now the CEO.
Yeah.
Of
not a CEO, but he has a board seat.
A board seat on Patreon.
Yeah.
Now I did watch the show when that announcement was made, and I looked over at the white guy. What's his name?
Rory.
He didn't look happy. He looked like, okay, you know what I mean? So when friends go into business.
Yes.
Right? And then their interests change because this podcast thing is work.
It is. Yes.
Right? It's days I don't want to be here. It just is what it is. There's days I could tell Noble was kicking Malcolm's ass.
Yeah.
And we have to be here because this is what we do. For friends of that magnitude, it could get a little, especially when the money start getting.
Yeah, I mean, you can anytime like your friendship becomes the business, like that is what they're making their money off of. Like their chemistry, their banter, they're talking about what's going on. When that becomes the business, it can put a strain on it. And from what Joe explained, I completely understood it. And he first off. So they canceled the first show, and then 2 shows after they had different people on, right? And then the next week had different people on. So people on Twitter were pressing him like, "Yo, you need to tell us what's going on."
Yes.
He said, "I got y'all Wednesday transparency. I got y'all." He spoke for literally 90 minutes about nothing, but was seeming like he was saying a lot. It was about nothing, and then like the 90th minute, he gave something up, right? But from what I got from what the little bit he did say, like I said, they got to the point where it was all business and their friendship collectively took a hit.
You saw it happen with Rockefeller.
Right.
You see it happen with all of these companies that grow together. Our interests change, positions change, egos get involved. How come you getting more money than I'm getting? Man, we should have took that deal. Because you never really know. Now, I remember Joe specifically saying, if you guys want me to take the deal, I'll take it. So they all put trust in Joe to get them a better offer. And doesn't mean a better offer is not coming. Right? Mm-hmm. But in the midst of that, doing the same things over and over and over, this can get redundant and tired. And you know what I mean? Our situation is unique because this is my son. Yeah, I just enjoy being with him, and he get on my nerves sometimes too. No fact. And I get on his nerve when we have to do the behind the scenes stuff to keep this thing rolling. So I can imagine some niggas I really don't have to be around. Facts. How I would feel about that. Yeah. Or then somebody say something slick like "fuck you, nigga, you bitch ass," and you like, Like, did he really mean that shit? Or, and that's the 4th time he said that shit. He start counting shit. And then shit just gets muddy. Yeah. And even I was listening to Joe. Rory was talking about throwing his hands or. But
it's crazy because, it's crazy? Like I said, I've listened to that show since it wasn't even called Joe Budden's Podcast.
Right.
And before Mo was even the main co-host on the show. And when they talked about fight, it was always like banter or whatever, but then you can tell when they both started taking it, like you said, like, did he? Yeah. Is he saying, like, is he? Yeah. And once it gets to that point in any friendship, and that could be you and your homeboy, with your homeboy, your homegirl, like, once it gets to that point where you got to start thinking, like, yo, did that?
Right. Or listen, I've been on the road, and this is another perfect example. When you go on tour, the first week or two, it's just some great stuff. Y'all checking in, hotel, you do the sound check, and groupie love, After that, dude, you gotta smell this nigga stinky feet. Y'all in crunched up vans. Y'all eating bad food. And it's airport sound check, hotel hoes. Airport sound check, after the show, it's the after party, And then it gets redundant, and you can't wait to get away from this particular individual. So imagine Wu-Tang. It's 9 personalities. And, everyone has got their voice and this and that, and I hate the way he do that. Why you chew like that, nigga? Everything becomes an issue, right? So this is not easy to do. So you have to understand chemistry, and there has to be, to me, full transparency. And if there is any kind of hierarchy, that eventually will lead to problems.
Yeah, so Joe said that he feels that in about a month's time they'll get everything back in order.
They may just need a little rest.
That's
a little break.
I said that too. I was like, they probably just need a break from each other. You do a show twice a week. We're family.
Right.
And we need a break from each other.
Absolutely.
I love you guys. You know what I'm saying?
But absolutely. We be like, great.
Yeah, yo, listen, don't call me.
Don't call me.
We had our little break the other, like right after the sale ended. And I just put something in the chat about something, and Tanya was just like, yo, what'd I say?
I told you, don't even text me.
I was like, my fault.
True story. So, I'm hoping that these guys can work it out.
Yeah. He looked very humble, too.
Yeah, you have to humble because it's the Joe Budden show, but what makes the synergy of it is everybody's piece. Everybody has a role to play in that show, and I hope it's not over money, because I even heard Joe say, I got to speak to Rory or one of them through their attorney now or something.
Yeah, well, Rory, he did an episode on one of the other podcasts on the network, and he said that, like, business-wise, he has his attorney handle it.
Okay, now that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's like you telling me, yo, Dad, speak to my attorney because I don't really fuck with you like that no more.
And then you ask me somebody's whispering to you. Like,
yeah, exactly. So, I'm hoping that money won't be the end all for their relationship, because money is going to come and go if you guys are truly boys. Because I've seen dudes kill each other for less. All right? Less than that 5 racks. Your man will walk you down an alley and stab you.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they can get it together for those who rock with their show. Serious business.
You are tuned into the sounds of urban.
Did you catch Joe Biden's first news presser today?
No, but was that the one he was fumbling and mumbling?
Yes.
And he said,
He said, whatever.
We'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Then he said, these laws haven't changed since I've been in office 120 years ago. No, never mind. I'm just like, dude, this dude is fumbling and bumbling in real time.
People are calling for the use of the 25th Amendment, which can get the president out of this out of the seat, and the vice president be bumped up to the presidency if they're like unfit to do the job.
But what's the consensus? Are the Democrats also recognizing this, or are they looking the other way?
It looks like everybody's looking the other way.
Because when Trump was in office, Trump said some foul shit, and everybody just kind of, I mean, you could tell he had all his marbles and scruples, but he was saying some foul shit.
No, but remember, when he got the glass of water and he could barely drink the water,
barely hold the water.
He couldn't go down the steps, people were calling for the 25th Amendment then. So you get what I'm saying? And I think they even at one point they said something about George Bush, because it seems deliberate, like we're ignoring this,
or it's all an act.
That could be as well.
Somebody just mentioned. Remember, because you can't trust anything you see now.
Yeah, that's true.
You really have to.
Which is scary, bro.
Everything through a filter now. Crisis actors getting shot.
Or somebody got arrested. And I think, what state was that? This is after the shooting in Colorado. Somebody got arrested with a vest on, like 6 guns.
Yeah, This happened to have. We stopped it. And, then the FBI can tell you we was tracking this particular dude for months.
Yeah.
Like who does that?
Yeah.
So what are they triggering in these individuals to bring about gun laws? And I'm glad the father of the police officer.
Yeah, so speaking of the one of the cops that was killed in the Boulder, Colorado mass shooting, his father came out and said he does not want his son's death to be politicized for gun control, because immediately, soon as it happened, we need to ban assault rifles.
Right.
We need to, and then Biden is trying to push the Supreme Court to pass some laws that police can just raid your house and confiscate your guns.
Yes. Problem, reaction, solution.
Yeah.
And they've been trying this one for a while. There's been over 100 mass shootings since January in this country.
It's not even 100 days.
It's not even 100 days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and most of them you don't hear about. The ones you do hear about, why are you hearing about them? Right? Now, 10 white people just got killed. Not one mention of that being a hate crime or something, but some Chinese people got shot up, and it was a hate crime. I'm just saying, what's the difference?
Yeah, and the shooter wasn't white, right?
No, he was.
Yeah. So, but that's because that they're trying to push this anti-Asian narrative around. Andrew Yang, he's running for mayor. The Brooklyn Borough president, Eric Adams, that's his name, right?
Yes.
He said something. He said something about Andrew Yang, like people like him have never held a job before, and then immediately Andrew Yang and his team flipped it and said, "Oh, the timing of this
statement,
of this vitriol is not lost. It shouldn't be lost on anybody."
Yeah, and all he said was, "I could tell you've never had a job."
Listen. You're watching.
You're privileged.
You're watching what's happening.
And he was trying to say, I am from the dirt of the people.
Yeah.
I know how this city works inside and out, born and raised. And you have never even had a job because you had a spoon in your mouth. That's what he was supposed to say, not because, you were Chinese.
Not people like you. Yeah.
Not people like you.
They're going to use that.
Yeah, you can't. You got to be careful.
So,
when you say that.
And the other day, Jay Leno came out and said he apologized for his past Asian jokes.
That's where we're at with it now?
Yeah.
So now I got to apologize as a comedian for some stuff I said 10 years ago.
Yep.
Well, we seen it happen to Kevin Hart.
Yes, he did.
He made those remarks.
Yep.
And he lost the Oscars. The opportunity to host the Oscars. So this cancel culture is something else.
But like I've always said this too. Like it's not in real life though. It's only on Twitter and it's only on social media.
But that's the only thing that matters now.
Yeah.
Where do our youth spend their time?
Yeah.
Right. Everyone has an avatar that they operate in a virtual reality.
Yeah.
And that's just if you don't exist on the internet in some capacity,
Facts.
You might as well be nobody.
Facts.
Right? Mm-hmm. So everyone's created an avatar, and your avatar is either this or that, and so it has to play out that way.
Right.
But I ain't apologizing. That's why I need $5 from y'all.
keep him the way he is.
Yeah, keep this energy going. Because if I got to start apologizing, I wouldn't even know where to start. They'd be like, this my shit'll be coming out the printer like. I'd be like, just kill me.
Yeah.
Take me out and back, put one in my goddamn head. I can't. But here's the thing. When you, and this is a continuation of Monday's conversation.
Yes.
When you have a small platform where the people support you, they are paying for your truth. Mm-hmm. The bigger the platform, the more politically correct you have to be. You just have to be that way.
Yeah, that's why it's a gift and a curse right now.
It's a gift and a curse.
Because on one end we do want to be acknowledged for the work we do here. Our numbers should be just based off of everything about our show, right? But then you think about all these when new people get in the chat, we feel it. We just know
we have to kind of give them the house rules.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
How can he say that?
Yeah,
and they're like, yo, calm down. This is what we do. Now remember, Bobby Hemmett, Phil Valentine, Steve Coakley, they all operated within the cut. Mm-hmm. They were not popular, but they were powerful.
Yeah.
So my mindset has always been of that. You reach the people you can and enjoy them, because the minute they mention my name on ESPN, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, I don't know if y'all know about this guy, Black Dot.
It is.
It's over because now they culturalize your shit, and either they make a meme out of you. That's what happened to Umar.
Yeah.
It's kids who yo, I don't know who this dude is, but he is hilarious. Have you heard of him, Dad? Who? Dr. Umar. I'm like, what? Yeah. Odyssey was like, this dude, oh my God. The memes, they're hilarious. Yeah. And his purpose has gotten culturalized to the point he's a meme now. Mm-hmm. So you have to be careful on how that operates. Be careful what you wish for.
That's what I was saying with Young Pharaoh. Once he got on CNN, I was like, oh.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because now, and then that puts you on other radars too.
Exactly.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
And then you can tell because, they start flagging our channel, doing this and that. Pop quiz. Does anybody know where to go if they drop us? Put it in the chat. We told you last week what our website was. If you know what it is, put it in the chat. And that's if the fire alarm, there's a fire drill. And we can't be reached here. You got to know where to reach us so we can continue to do what we do.
UrbanX.NYC.
UrbanX.NYC. You're going to find us there.
And that's where you should subscribe.
And that's our own channel with our own servers in a minute. You know what I mean? And things of that nature. All right?
Yes.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So the other day, Monday, we forgot to mention it. Shame on us. Shame on me. Big Pun got a street named after him.
Clap that
in
up.
the Bronx.
Legendary rapper, Latino breakthrough artist, one of the dopest MCs, Big Pun.
The Punisher.
The Punisher got a street on Fordham in the Grand Concourse. Right on that. That's an energy vortex right there. Grand Concourse going this way, Fordham going that way. He's right on that ley line right there on the corner there. So shout out.
Big Pun Plaza.
Big Pun, 20 years has been since he's passed away. And the family, shout out Ruben Diaz. I'm pretty sure he was behind it. And the family, Mrs. Rios and everybody got behind him. Well deserved so that his name lives on forever.
Yes. And King of Chill, yes. Fat Joe was missing in action.
Yes. So to get to the Fat Joe part, he got on his Twitter. He was very transparent and said, I just do not mess with the family. It's been 20 years of them slandering my name as if I had no contributions to the legacy of Big Pun. And remember, he was the executive producer of the album. He picked a lot of those beats. He got Pun his deal. Now, he was no match for Pun as a lyricist, but we understand, the twin energy that they represented. And I guess the family felt while your legacy is still growing, the internal beef got out of hand to where you didn't hold up Big Pun. And Joe is saying, I've always held up Big Pun, but I don't want to deal with the family.
So, when did he pass? 2000?
Yeah.
He passed in 2000.
Or 2001, around that time, yeah.
So, that was the first time... I think that was the first death I've seen in hip hop. I was born for. I was really alive for, right? And it always bugged me out that Big Pun's family, like his wife, his kids, like they ended up in a shelter. That bugged me out.
Now that part did bug me out.
Bugged me out, right? Because I'm saying, like, all right, this guy, he damn near, because Fat Joe was a rapper before Big Pun got there. People think it was the other way around. People think like they kind of worked with each other.
No, right?
He was rapper first, right? But he kind of catapulted Terror Squad to where it was, and him dying, you're supposed to kind of hold his family up,
In my humble opinion, and I don't want to get shot by Fat Joe, so I'm going to be careful what I say.
He would.
No, but what I'm saying is this. I could not live with myself knowing that a group that I started, that my man who really put the Terror Squad on the map, right? Wife is in any kind of shelter. I don't care how mad at you. If I'm in a mansion and every time you see these videos, you popping bottles, right? And you doing that goddamn thing, and she's in a shelter, it just looks bad. I don't care what the particulars are. If Joe said I gave money, it's not money. It's legacy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And to me, that's the part of it that even when I heard it, I was like, shelter. Oh, we couldn't do nothing better than that. We couldn't get a one bedroom. We couldn't.
And this is actually when his son was younger, so it wasn't. He didn't have a problem with his son back then.
Right, his son, because his son is only getting that side of the story, right, of what happened.
Yeah.
Something very similar with KRS-One and Scott LaRock's son.
Oh,
now remember, Scott LaRock passed away, and KRS-One. I don't know if they were in a shelter and all of that, but there was never a continued relationship.
Right.
So now Scott LaRock's son is a grown-ass man. And I remember he went on Doggy Diamond show, shout out Doggy Diamond, and he just gave it up like, yo, when I see this dude, I'm ready to press him. and things of that nature. You just automatically think these things. Now, I have to be fair and transparent. KRS-One is an artist who does everything on his own.
Yeah.
His son is his DJ. His wife does his management. His daughter does his merch, and he books his own shows. So I don't know what his level of finances are, but sometimes it's not even about finances. It's just staying connected and figuring, some things out. So when I heard this story with Fat Joe, and then I saw Cuban Links get on his Instagram, and he just is like, yo, bro, if this is your man and you love him, you should have came out there, regardless of the situation. You didn't necessarily have to stand next to these individuals, but he still said,
Yeah.
So it's one of them things.
Because I kind of get his not wanting to be there too, because people they make moments out of anything.
Right. This could have turned into a soggy moment.
Yeah.
Because somebody could have got into their feelings.
Yeah.
And Joe ain't having it.
Yeah.
Joe ain't having it. You know what I mean? So that could have happened. But the minute I heard Shelter, I just was like, like, ouch, like, Shelter?
Right on Featherbed.
Right on Featherbed, like, ouch. So, shout out Big Pun and his family, and, hopefully one day, and here's the thing, Joe didn't look like he was wavering, meaning he didn't have it in his voice. It was like, maybe one day we could, he said he did at Radio City Music Hall, because they did the Loud Records, commemoration. He said he did have somebody reach out to Big Pun's son and ask him, did he want to do Big Pun's parts?
Yeah.
And he said Big Pun's son declined. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's as far as Joe is going to take it. I mean, because I can't hit the stage with you, and we haven't handled family business. Yeah. You know what I mean? So let's hope all of these families can kind of reconnect. Yeah. If that makes any sense.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban.
What do you think about it taking 20 years though? Like, sheesh.
And that's another thing what Cuban Link was saying. He was saying, Fat Joe, if you had got on this, we could have had this done a long time ago.
Because Fred DeGosson just died.
And he got one.
Yeah.
Right. So again, where's the energy for that? And I got to listen, Fat Joe has maintained 20 years of success.
Very true. Yes.
Right? But he thinks that makes him look better. It actually makes the situation look worse because you had no excuse for funneling love to these individuals, in my humble opinion. And what I mean by that is certain individuals, it ain't about you. It's about the children. Yeah. Right? Or it's about, listen, I know you got beef with me, but I'm going to make sure that little nigga right there, I'm going to start a foundation and, let the foundation grow. So your success is always tied to Big Pun's success. But if Big Pun's family, but Joe said he gave them money, or they get all the rights from Big Pun's royalties. He stated that. I got to take him at his word for that. But that might be tied up in the legal system because there was a third party involved, and it was a guy at the shelter who helped her, the mother, even get something.
Oh, wow.
So it's a tangle web we weave.
Somebody said, was Remy Ma there? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if Remy Ma, because I think she's other side of Terror Squad. So remember, Terror Squad got split, and Cuban Link and them stayed with the family. Yeah. I think Remy Ma went with Fat Joe. So, it was kind of like an EPMD thing when Hit Squad and the other team went the other way.
All right.
No, they're not twins. No. I said twin energy.
They have an actual song called Twins.
Yeah, they got a song called Twins. So I didn't mean that in a literal sense, King of Chill. I was just simply saying,
That's funny. So, in Evanston, Illinois becomes the first U.S. city to offer reparations for its black residents.
Should I clap, or is there?
I mean, yeah, why not?
There's some loopholes to that. But is it real reparations?
So they'll grant black families $25,000 in the form of housing grants.
$25,000?
Yeah.
Okay, what does that get you? How much is the rent?
I don't know.
Is that like 6 months rent?
I don't know. So it says, I'm reading, this is from NBC Chicago. It says, we think this is a small step for black people in Evanston that have suffered through discrimination in so many areas. the president of the NAACP in that area, Michael Neighbors, said, but it's a giant step for the entire black community. The program will grant families up to $25,000 in home repairs or down payments, and the resolution reads that the program is a step towards revitalizing, preserving, and stabilizing black African American owner-occupied homes in Evanston, increasing home ownership, building the wealth of black and African American residents, building intergenerational equity amongst black and African American residents.
Well, they really dressed that up lovely.
Yeah, they did. And improving the retention rate in black and African American homeowners in the city.
Okay, so I don't know what the economic basis is.
Go to Tone Talks, because he probably talked about it already.
Okay, all right, so go to Tone Talks to get all the details of that. But you're going to start seeing cities do this independently so they don't have to collectively pay up. Any money you can get for free, you know me, go get that money.
Yeah.
If it's going to help you in any shape, form, or fashion. But reparations on a grand scale puts black people who have been 400 years behind the Caucasian in this country, but yet we built the country on our blood, sweat, tears, ingenuity, knowledge, technology, and things of that nature. It gives us a chance. We need 400 years. At minimum, we need 50 years of credit, free credit, free loans, free health care, you know what I mean? Because we need to have it intergenerational pickup momentum so that my kids can then benefit and get a fair opportunity is the only way. Because even in reparations, you can't just cut everybody $1 million. Because you know what niggas gonna do? You seen Chappelle. Nigga, I bought this cigarette truck. You know what we're gonna do because we haven't picked up the skill sets necessarily to make the money grow forever. So I say over a long course of time, we should be able to get guaranteed loans.
I'm curious to see how this plays out because, we have people who follow the ADOS and FBA stuff. So they're saying black / African American throughout that piece just now. So are there going to be qualifications? Like what are going to be?
Yeah. What's the difference between blacks and African Americans?
Right.
I mean, how are they determining that?
That's what I'm...
Because it is...
Yeah, it's going to get sticky.
In the language.
Yeah, it is going to get a little weird.
Shout out Broderick, Enoch, and Joseph Judkins. Appreciate the Cash App action that goes on. So, we have to pay attention, but never turn down that money.
That too. Okay, so...
And side note, if you went and got vaccinated, go get your donut. Come on now. Crispy, they giving them out.
Yeah.
Go get you a donut, man, and boost your diabetes, and maybe it'll trigger something else inside the vaccine. Side note, there's a gym in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Who said,
if you don't get
the vaccination, we will give you a free membership.
That's tough.
They said, come exercise, eat fruits, vegetables,
vitamin C,
and change your mindset.
Yeah.
So for those who don't get vaccinated, if you live in that particular area, you can go to that gym.
Yeah, that's actually tough. Hopefully nothing happens to that man's business.
Well, the anti-vaxxers is what we're called now.
Oh, God.
That's going to be trouble.
Yeah, somebody said concerts will have sections for vaccinated. Yeah, the Miami Heat going to have a vaccinated only section.
Right.
But in Florida, I don't think that was the best way to do it in Florida. Because Florida, everybody's out.
No, guess what's going to happen in Florida? They just had spring break in Florida. So you're going to see a spike in corona cases in Florida. So get the vaccine, sit in this area. And then soon, they're going to have 80% section for people vaccinated. For niggas like you, y'all niggas gotta sit way the fuck up there in the isolated area because you niggas might be contagious.
Yeah.
And they're gonna start making you feel bad. Wherever, no. This movie section here is for people who have been vaccinated.
Yeah, that's about to happen soon.
You guys can go sit in the back.
I've been watching the temperament online about people and on the news about people.
Oh, they working it.
Who haven't been vaccinated and the way they talking about it, and it's
Magic Johnson just got his.
Oh yeah, he did.
Now this nigga, has beat the HIV virus.
Yeah.
And he's worrying about coronavirus that has a 99.7%.
His immune system is clearly compromised.
Dude. He was like, well, I got to get it for the family. I'll make sure I'm safe. I'm doing it for the family. Nigga. You the sickest nigga living. Trust me. You, nigga, you good. You know what I mean? And then he was on a rooftop. Shit looked weird with the fire department issuing him a shot or something.
Apparently all the Lakers are taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lakers, Rochelle, what's her name? One of them female announcers, Rochelle something, whatever. Yeah, they all doing it, and all them teams are gonna start.
And apparently, somebody said J Bags in the chat said Rutgers will now be the first university to mandate that only fully vaccinated students can be on campus. So
that's what's coming down.
All you have to do is you have to start from like the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So start from schools. You want your parents want their kids back in schools.
They can't stand these damn kids.
They need to be fully vaccinated. Yeah. Teachers, you want to keep your job, you need to be fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
If you want to continue high school sports, if you want to continue college sports, once that happens, you're gonna be the minority, and you're gonna be looking at people like, damn.
But I don't have a problem being the minority.
Yeah.
I don't give a fruit. I was gonna say something else, right? But I'm simply saying, but if you deal with peer pressure, or you're feeling that,
somebody said unemployment. They're gonna tie it.
Yeah, they're gonna start tying. Listen, I go to a health center. If they say I can't go, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. So
you have to play your hand to the best of your ability. But it just baffles me for something that has a 99% recovery rate. Why they're acting like this? Right? And why are these celebrities, paid celebrities now?
Oh, for sure.
Right? Are coming out telling you this. Do these celebrities ever endorse anything healthy for black people?
Never.
They ever out there endorsing fruits and vegetables? No. You know why? Because an apple could fall off a goddamn tree. They can't monetize that, what nature presents, in its natural essence. Then they can promote soda, and burgers. All these rappers and all these athletes, what do they ever push? Alcohol, drugs, soda, and goddamn burgers. Yeah. None of them is ever out in the forefront saying, my campaign, and have the campaign really get, you know what I mean?
Right.
Remember back in the day, they had the God milk shit. All of them had the big ass white lips and shit. Yeah. Listen, they pumping poison in our hood, and we give them a pass because we love them. Now they're telling you need to go get vaccinated. Right? And they're telling you, I even heard one of them say, it's safe. How the fuck would you know it's safe?
You know what? Even like the language surrounding talking about getting the vaccine, like why would you have to tell me I shouldn't worry about what's in it? You get what I'm saying?
Right. Just do what your government, listen, if we had a history, this is just me, and great relationship with our government over the last 400 years that demonstrated that they loved and cared about us, that may be something different. Show me where in the history of mankind, Europeans in control had our best interests at heart. Show me.
There's celebrities, activists who, by the way, make a lot of money telling you that the government is systemic white supremacy. They tell you all this stuff about the government. Government's evil, but will tell you to vote for Joe Biden
quick,
and tell you to trust that the vaccine is healthy. It bugs me out.
Yeah,
bugs me out. Like you double talking me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said,
and it's great for me because I just say I see you.
Yeah.
The minute you jump up, now I told you what you do on your own is your business. Yeah, that's my business. I'd like to not speak on what me and my family has done. The minute you jump out and now you're telling me to trust you, and you know why they take 5 to 7 years to test these vaccines? It's because there are short and long-term effects. What happens in 2 years when everybody turn green? Right? What the fuck happens then? Right? And I can see if the recovery rate was 37%, 42%.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, this is something that's... Look, the new one... AstraZeneca, these niggas is even lying about 79%.
Yeah, they were...
Then he got to drop it to 76, and who knows what it really is. Yeah. And AstraZeneca just got shut down...
In countries.
Yeah. And you're going to line up to take that... Jeez. All right. So call me an anti-vaxxer. I won't go nowhere. Shit, I won't go to the store. I won't go a goddamn place. And I'll sit back and take my chances. Because all I'm saying is I'm just doing my research.
Yeah.
You niggas just got the shot. All right, y'all look happy.
I don't got to travel nowhere for now.
I just want to watch and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then make an educated decision like, you know what? I think I can take it now. Other than that, but I like to take my 99.9% chances. I think I'm good with that.
Somebody said, why did this is like off topic? Why did Willie D call Tamir Rice's mom an agent? If that is true,
that the mother is an agent?
Yes. If he calls it, I have my feelings on Willie D anyway.
Yeah, but why would he say that?
Because he is in line with.
Okay. You can't see when people throw that around. You got to show and prove now.
Yeah.
What kind of agent would she involved with her son getting killed?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of agent you mean, Willie D? Or is because she's saying
I gotta see him
she's
say that.
going against the grain because she's not falling for all of this bullshit? People landing into your city, blowing up, and then blowing out. These people are celebrities now.
Yeah.
And Malcolm X told you about these activists and entertainers, he said, pushing you in front of the camera. Malcolm was very adamant about telling you this years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Willie D said that, man, I have to listen to how he said it. Because,
I got to listen in what context.
Yeah, because if he did, we'll talk about it next show if he said that. I mean, like, I have to hear that.
Yeah, I have to hear that.
Willie D, I have my feelings about him, but
Yes.
All right. Oh, we have to take a commercial break.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we got to get back to more commercials.
Yeah, we have bills to pay.
True, we have bills to pay.
Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm your guy, Terrius.
I'm D. Morris, man.
And this is the Rhythm and Views Show. We're both doing the stunt of shades.
Let me get my autograph. You want the autograph now?
Well, no, we ain't got to go that far.
Bang.
It is. Bang. We got Donnie Hathaway.
Donnie Hathaway. Look last night.
Let's talk about Gladys, man.
Teddy
Pendergrass.
You know.
Hey, y'all gonna see why they call him D. Morris. What's happening? We're off the rails. What I suck. I can't get you with this shit. And what we gonna do?
Catch you on the B-side.
Yeah.
Superior Shea Butter Blends presents Shea on You, the best body butter on the planet. A superior blend of shea butter, cocoa butter, and mango butter infused with 14 essential oils. Originally created to combat eczema, this superior formula also combats psoriasis, rosacea, all forms of dry skin, and acts as an insect repellent with naturally occurring SPF. So soft, so superior.
This is Jeghetto. Jeghetto. This guy is obsessed with puppets, and he's good at it. Really good at it.
Peace world, it's your man Jeghetto, the master puppeteer, building puppets for 20 years. Now I'm here with a unique style of puppetry to uplift my black community and promote righteous unity. Online parties, classes, and workshops influenced by hip-hop. Shop our online store for merch, handmade puppets, toys, and more at Jeghetto.com. Yes, Jeghetto.com. Peace.
DJ D Sharp right here, man, telling y'all about Adios, man. It is the best thing that happened to DJs, brother. I'm telling you like this. Check it out. You set up, rock, plug in. Wait a minute. Nah, you don't plug in. You don't even need no plugs. What am I talking about? You just go wireless. It's all wireless. And the sound quality is amazing. Like, it's amazing. You feel the bass, you feel the highs. The crowd is gonna love it. I can come rock, set these up, 300 plus people, and it's gonna be amazing. I urge all DJs, rock with Audios, man. It's the wave of the future. No plugs. It's easy.
And we're back.
And we are back.
Shouts out to those businesses. Don't forget to support. Their information is in the description below.
We keep it there.
Yes, everybody's information is there.
And if you would like to advertise with us, hit us up at sales at urbanx.nyc.
I'll put it in the chat.
Sales at urbanx.nyc.
And if you want to subscribe to the blog, or the website, so you get updated on when, you know, the membership goes live.
You know what? I'm feeling gifty.
Oh, see, you about to start something we didn't even discuss. What you about to say?
I'm sending it over to you.
Oh, see, no.
When you sign up for this membership is only $5. When you sign up,
here you go.
Every time you purchase something, you get $5 off.
Every time?
Every time. That means you made your money back.
So why every time?
Why not every time?
We just giving stuff away, and that's what we doing. We just giving stuff away.
We're insane.
No, listen. Don't listen to him.
No. Listen to me. $5 because you become a member, and see. I did the 5 for 5. You $5, and then it's $5 off. You know,
every time or no, one time. You have one time. See, just again, we got to talk about this.
You be wildin'. Look, it's $5.
You're wildin'.
You're gonna give them the $5. You don't want the $5.
We're gonna break. This is the last episode, y'all.
I'm
going on strike.
Facts.
Wendy's 4 for 4. Yeah.
Doc, does holistic health work for you? It's the only reason you're looking at me. I've been on dialysis for 17 years. Never took a piece of prescription drugs. Never been in a hospital in 17 years, except for a procedure of some sorts. So yeah, holistic is working. Holistic thinking, holistic family support, holistic everything. Yes.
Somebody said Urban X coming soon. Yeah, facts. You about to get outvoted, B.
Well, okay, first order. All right, first order. If you get $5 off the first order, that means you made your money back. Okay. Now,
or we can do one a month.
That's $5. Most people, the frequency that they purchase is probably once a month.
We'll see. We'll think about it, guys, because you.
And I'm throwing something else in. Oh. Now that $5 is not including the regular sale. So let's say we having a regular sale for, $15 off this shirt. You get the 15 plus the 5.
Yeah, see, you guys can just have everything for free. I can have the show. Y'all can come up here and do the show too. Y'all can have the lights.
That means
y'all can live here now.
So that means you gave us the $5 and took it back. Yeah, that wouldn't work. All right.
Y'all can live here now.
All right.
What's wrong with you?
All right. I was getting my Crazy Eddie on. This is on sale. That's on sale. Or VIM. Remember VIM?
See, Malcolm stopped me. Yeah, he's walling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has no. Yeah.
Motherfuckers at VIM to scare you into buying they shit.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, the Cuomo family is back in another scandal.
Ah, shit.
So, apparently, Chris Cuomo, he used, special COVID guidelines, special privileges to get tested and to get vaccinated.
And to get his family tested.
And to get his family tested and stuff like that through connections to his brother, which is illegal, apparently.
Okay, that's illegal, but didn't his brother have the virus?
Yes.
He was in the basement.
Yes.
So what happened? That means he took the shot and still got the virus?
No, he got no. He got COVID way before the virus. I mean,
oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, but since it's been available, they skipped the line.
Yeah.
And then they got vaccinated.
I think, yeah.
Wow.
So people are calling for CNN to fire Chris Cuomo.
Ooh, the Cuomo family is facing heat right now.
Yeah. And again, they were just the darlings of the media world.
That's the way it works. You get canceled.
Crazy.
Well, let's cancel you quick.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like everybody, they were just the ones about to take over. Like they were having banter online with each other. And
mommy loves me better than she loves you.
And Andrew Cuomo was about to run for president, and now look, it's over.
They said, Doc, you're messing up the family revenue. Calm down.
Facts, man. Like he just had a great. Like my son is 8 months.
That's true. That's true.
What's up?
But I just be feeling good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm only drinking water. Yeah, you're right. Now, just calm down. I still can have a dream though.
No. Listen. That's why we talk about it at home first. You know what I'm saying? So we can discuss.
I have a dream.
Why it will work, why it won't, and then we bring it to the people.
Black lives matter.
Yeah, see?
White lives matter.
In other news, the New York Times sold an NFT of an article that they wrote about NFTs.
Yeah.
For $500,000.
Well, that's big bread. That means that this shit is getting goofy.
Yeah, it's becoming like a very
and NFT
obvious
stands
bubble.
For
non-fungible token.
Yeah, non-fungible token, digital art, and now that may work for artists.
Yes,
like an artist can do, and like because if Wu-Tang had did that 10 years ago when they sold that one album, they could have had a bidding war for that one album, and instead of getting 1 million, that could have ballooned into 30 million.
Yeah.
So expect somebody like Jay-Z or whoever has Prince or Michael Jackson's, catalog to NFT this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's the future. It's a bubble. Get in, get out.
Yeah, I want to, because and a lot of the times when the first when something comes out, like NFT is like very new to the public. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times when like the first big ones are like really astronomical numbers, it kind of skews,
of course,
the playing field. So even like the Beeple thing, which was dope on his part, like a 70 million you got for your work, fire. But that kind of ruins the market for smaller artists as well.
Yeah.
So I want to see what
we'll see what goes.
Yeah.
And Camilla Graham, you're right. See, I'm thinking the more people buy, the more the family business grows. He's thinking about $5.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
thinking about the long term.
Yeah, she's there. If more people buy stuff, that's how they get you in the grocery store. You're gonna get in there. You're gonna buy more shit. So I'm saying the more people come to the store, the more I have money to buy Noble his, drones or whatever it is he's gonna be into. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Whatever.
And somebody said, "Wifey need to slap me up." Yeah, everyone's been saying. Yeah. This show is over after the
You're listening to the sound.
I'm gone.
Of Urban X.
So there was a preview of a movie called Them, and it's supposed to be like a horror, racist, film like
by our girl. What's her name?
Lena Waithe. I think she's like executive producing.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I've seen the story before with Get Out
and Us.
So it's along those lines. But listen, white people are scary. This is a horror movie about white people. Listen, you should be scared of white people. So Lena Waithe, great job. It's a big cast. Looks like they spent some money, and the whole premise is white people.
That's funny.
I think that's some scary shit.
I think it's gonna be on Hulu, but again, like I'm just kind of tired of. I'm tired of these movies. You know what I'm saying? Why does every black movie have to be a trauma movie? You know what I mean? Like I'm tired of them.
Trauma sells.
It does, and we get fooled by it every time. But
yes.
I don't think I'm gonna watch that. I'm tired.
I'm terrified of white people. When they walk past me in the supermarket, I clutch my wallet. When I see their children walking toward me, I cross the other side of the street.
You see that that lady in Dunkin'? Was that Dunkin' Donuts?
One of them, she was like, "Bitch your ass, nigga." I'm like, who taught her that? She said her husband is black.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
And she refused to apologize.
Yeah.
That's gangster. She was like, "You's a bitch ass nigga." She got a few points for that because she didn't just go nigger like the hard G, nigger. She was like, "You's a bitch ass nigga." I was like, "Okay, I can see where you're going with that, man."
Oh man.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny.
Everybody like, yeah, that was weird. What do you think about Tyson and Holyfield?
I don't want to see these guys hurt themselves, bro.
I don't either.
They're getting $25 million, so that's a bag.
Man, they getting $25 million.
$25 million is the bag.
Damn.
I think I'd fight him for $25 million. I ain't gonna lie. I can stick and move, huh?
Yeah, and Mike Tyson.
Hey, Joe, you so ugly.
Yeah, Mike Tyson knocked your head off his shoulders.
You so ugly, Joe.
Oh, somebody. It's gonna be streaming on Amazon. Okay, that movie.
Yeah. Come on, Tyson don't look too bright. He could, you know.
Man.
Yeah.
And Roy, Holyfield,
Holyfield needs the money.
Yeah.
He needs the money.
But he looked like he could still go because he was giving Tyson problems back then. So.
Yeah, because he boxed.
Yeah.
See, Tyson is a slugger.
Yeah.
And ever since he left Customato and got with Don King and them, he wasn't training. Doing coke and hanging out and partying, just thinking his reputation is going to be enough. And Evander is a skilled boxer, so he got in there and he boxed him. And I noticed by the third round with Tyson, he in trouble.
Yeah.
Like if you make 3 rounds with him and you can hold him off and force him to box you, he's in trouble. Because then he's got to rely on his skill set. Now, when he was with Customato, that was different because everything was up, under, coming. He was chopping you down. He just started throwing haymakers at people. You know what I mean? And you're not going to beat a real boxer by throwing haymakers.
What's up with all these boxing matches?
They're all distractions, bro. I mean,
what's his name?
Because now
Peter Guns is fighting one of his old Love and Hip Hop castmates in a boxing match. Now,
Really?
yeah.
I don't want to see any of that shit.
Yeah, me neither.
And give the people wine and entertainment, and they will leave you alone. They will not rebel. That is an old Roman thing there. Wine and entertainment.
I think you got the quote all wrong.
I got the quote wrong.
Okay.
But yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Oh, so this is a cool story. Illmatic will be put into the Library of Congress.
Yes, that's dope.
And I think a Janet Jackson
and
album.
Janet Jackson album or something.
Yeah, that's dope.
The 1814 album or something. I think that is dope because now they're starting to recognize the artistic expression of hip hop that has changed the world. You can say whatever you want to say about it.
Yeah.
But it is a $1 trillion business now, not even a multi-billion-dollar business. It has permeated all facets of life as we know it. And, you know, it is what it is. So when Melly Mel sits on Vlad TV,
he's man.
Right?
Yeah.
If you traced hip-hop in its purest essence, let's say the further back you go, the stronger the energy is. It's like if you was able to go see God, or your perception of the further you went back ancient-wise, the more powerful. It's nobody who holds more other than perhaps Herc, Bam, on Grandmaster Flash, DJ King Mario, but in terms of MCing, it's Melly Mel, right? So that's just is what it is. Now, I broke my own rule and watched some of the Vlad stuff, you know, because it was Mel, and he was all over the place. Some of the stuff I agreed with, some of the stuff I didn't agree with. You know, he said Jay-Z is overrated. I didn't necessarily agree with that as an artist. He said he respects him as a businessman, but once you get out of the hood, you have to stop preaching about the hood. Your kids will never go to a public school or have to deal with those. And that was always my disposition.
I agree.
Once you're out, son, let your music reflect. That's why 444 to me was so brilliant.
I love that album.
Because it was a grown-up album about issues at his age that he is now dealing with. It wasn't stay on the corner, flip this, I'm missing this, doing that. So I'm watching Benny the Butcher now.
Yes.
First of all, that name is crazy.
It's tough, yes.
Benny the Butcher. Hey, let me tell you what's there. Benny the Butcher, Johnny Salami.
Yeah. And one of his albums,
Eddie Spaghetti was there.
Was that Burden of Proof? He had Italian, like
you know, Eddie Spaghetti, Johnny Salami. They all was there with Benny the Butcher when he did it, you know. He stuck the ice pick right through this guy's fucking head. Anyway, so I'm watching him now, and he's the prototype of what Jay-Z was in the sense of, you know, street, everything is the plug, street, this and that. But when your money get up, and now you diversifying your portfolio, and your children will not go to any of these schools or sell drugs, I'm curious on where do you move the art from there? Or do you keep the art on a low vibration, since that's where most of your people are, but you're not building the stairway to lift up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, only time will tell with them.
Only time will tell, how that works. Yeah. Because now, I mean, to me, he still has, and this is just me, Benny the Butcher still got at least 2 albums to talk that talk.
Yeah.
Then after that,
I don't see him rapping for that long either. I don't see anybody from Griselda rapping for that long, because they're in their late 30s, 40 years
True
old.
Story,
like they have
but
grown kids.
Yeah, but now they're getting that money. That money becomes addictive on that level, right? And then if you start seeing them on commercials and all of that, and they starting to pump Pepsi and shit, the money changed once you get caught up, Malc.
True.
That money changed, man.
That's why I thought they were all trying to start their own things on the side.
Absolutely.
Like Conway got drum work. He got the Black
capture
Soprano
the
family.
moment for what we have to do, and then I want to see what their roster is going to look like. If you got 30 artists and they all talking the same stuff,
that's what it looks like now.
That's what it
looks like now. Yeah.
Jeez. All right, that's not what artistic expression is about, right? Everyone, you should. I want to look on your roster and see some De La Soul kind of guys.
Yeah, that's what it looks like
some
now.
This kind of guys, people who just rhyming about rhymes. That's just me. So Melly Mel's concern was Jay-Z, stop the shit. All right, you've been so far removed from that. Stop talking about that.
You told me he said something slick about Lil Jamal?
I thought I saw something in the caption that said, because I didn't watch it, that he was going to say Lil Jamal is a guest in the House of Hip Hop. Well, here's the thing. Everyone, Mel is a goddamn guest in the House of Hip Hop.
Did he say that, though?
I don't know. Don't quote me.
Yeah.
I could have swore I saw some of that on the timeline, because they still unleashing bits and parts of this interview.
Okay.
And he said he will smoke Eminem. He said he just got to stand next to Eminem. Now, metaphysically, I understood what he meant. Bars,
Come on.
But much love to Mel. Would be on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, for sure.
Melly Mel for me. Melly Mel, Cuomo D, Grandmaster Caz, and Chief Rocker, Busy B. Those are my 4 MCs.
It just seemed like his dad, because I watched some of the interviews too, and it seems like he's like.
Well, you seeing a lot of these dudes, Tanya T, are still rapping, but rock and roll people can do rock and roll till they're 100. So we have to at least allow.
That's true.
And Melly Mel don't put out no new music. He does the message and his classic songs, so I can respect that. He ain't ever on some of you. I got this new album coming out and he trying to rhyme. So, it is what it is.
That's true.
So we have to now afford those artists now. As long as they're not trying to do trap music or music of today, I can respect it. I want to hear Big Daddy Kane, who's 50. I'm 52. Big Daddy Kane is my age. I want to hear Raw. I want to hear Ain't No Half Steppin'. I want to hear the classics. Same thing with Rakim. So if they're 50, Melly Mel and them got to be 60. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're at least 10 years older than we were. Yeah. So I want to hear the message. So.
Yeah, it just seemed like from that interview, it just seemed like he's being like kind of bitter.
Yeah, that too. But when you watch something you've created, and you didn't reap the financial benefits of it, but he was also very honest. He said, had I got those millions of dollars then, I might not even be alive today. Because remember, they were all doing cocaine. And so the universe has a unique way of allowing you to experience, what you've created and without it taking you out. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them, they got grandkids now.
Yeah.
They need health coverage. They need a union and things of that nature. So, and we don't honor them enough. The way people honor the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, they still tour like
this is what I mean. Full and adults bring their children with them.
Yeah.
And go, this was my era.
I mean, well, that's
and I want to be able to do that.
It's the culture of hip hop though. Like
understood.
We eat our old people. You know what I mean?
Yes. Where in even the Chinese people, they revere their elder. The older you get, the more power you have the Jamaican culture, and and we eat our own, and we say, get out of the way. There's no respect for you, this and that. So all of these things, it makes for a great conversation. It really does.
Yeah. So what do you think about Michelle Obama? Apparently, she has a new show on Netflix, and she has, one of the Muppet characters, and that's going to be homosexual.
The Muppet is a homosexual, and it's geared toward inspiring children. So I'm confused.
Yeah.
I mean, because homosexual is a sexual preference. Let's not make it anything else than what it is. So are you saying that Muppet, when it leaves the show, has a homosexual relation with another goddamn Muppet? What does that imply to me? You saying that this Muppet is homosexual? I gotta see the show So what does the Muppet do for a living? And how does it interact with its homosexuality? Or is it just the principles of it? And if that's the case, why the fuck we messing with Pepe Le Pew?
True.
That's all I'm saying.
True.
Like, we're getting hypocritical with this.
Very true.
And why do children need to understand homosexuality in that capacity at these ages?
True.
Why?
Yeah.
A fucking homosexual Muppet.
Yeah,
I was disgusted when I found out Ernie and Bert was gay.
Yo, that was such a
and
retroactive.
That was retroactive
yeah,
thing.
That was a retroactive.
Because they was just roommates and now, they was gay.
They was trying to.
It's all bullshit.
Show creators do that all the time to hop on the wave. Like, if it was something that could have been left open, they said, well, because apparently SpongeBob was gay, and you get what I mean?
Right, and like you said, it's a fake. It's a goddamn Muppet.
Yeah.
But the premise of the show is that this is a homosexual Muppet that Michelle is teaming up with to inspire children to do what is what I'm asking. That I went all the way around the block to say you're inspiring children to do what?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen. Don't bring him on Sesame Street. Elmo.
Yeah.
Noble loves his Elmo.
Yeah, they taking this shit too far. Kevin Ramsey.
Noble loves his Elmo. Don't mess with his Sesame Street, B. That's it.
Facts.
That's it, B.
And I'm getting ready get with Jeghetto anyway, and create my own goddamn Muppets with my own stories.
That you should.
Heterosexual Muppets,
yeah.
Family Muppets, and children with mothers and fathers and kids and storylines. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit.
All right. Well, let's get your questions ready.
Let's do that. I'm pretty sure we got more shit in here to cover. No?
No, not really.
That was it. That was everything?
Yeah.
Everything we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Everything.
Basically.
Everything.
Basically.
Okay, Malcolm said. Oh, the actor, Mums. What's his official name? The black actor, poet, activist. They call him Mums. He passed away recently. I know his last name. Yes. Craig Grant.
Yes, Craig Grant.
Craig Grant, a.k.a. Mums, has passed away, so we want to send our deepest condolences out to him and his family. I believe he was actually from the Bronx, activist, poet, screenwriter. He did all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was until you told me he was on the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lysol.
Yes.
Joint.
Yes. My man Lysol.
All right, so any questions, guys?
NBA YoungBoy got arrested.
Yeah, he facing federal gun charges. And apparently, the dogs had to get him, something like that. And apparently, he was getting arrested a bunch of different times, and then they would just let him go. That's a sign that we got something else on you.
Yep. So your time out here is borrowed. We will have merchandise for disabled, Lisa Bacasio, thank you so much. Yes, we're working on that. Eli and Freddie are designing it, and we want to be able to set it up so that a portion of what they what people purchase can go to one of their favorite organizations. Because we've been building that up as well.
Yes,
absolutely.
Javante Davis, we spoke about him too the other day. He's facing 14 charges due to a hit and run.
Yeah, that's a lot of charges.
Yeah.
What about your man Derek Jackson? Yo, man Derek Jackson.
Yo, it's so funny watching that because I feel like guys have been on that for like since he's been out. Like,
Dude,
yo,
we knew he
a
was a
combo.
simp. He's a cornball, bro.
Combo, but I don't know. Women took to him.
No, it's not that women took to him. Women love a challenge.
No,
right?
no, I'm talking about like watching him.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. And they like that shit. Oh, so nobody can get that, huh? Like, you know what I mean? Women love that challenge because they know Pudussy makes the world go round.
Yeah.
Every fight you've probably ever been in was associated or roundabout on about some Pudussy. Rockefeller Nation, Rock Nation, pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Nikki Bonds.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Bill Clinton, pussy. It's it. And when you tell a woman you're celibate, or you tell her it's just me and mine, and that could be your business, but when you start preaching that shit, chicks be like, nigga, this. Watch this shit. Hold my beer. That's what they say. Hold my beer. Right? That's what got Umar out there.
Oh, that's right.
With the conscious stripper.
Right. Oh,
remember the conscious stripper? Yes. He was telling people he was celibate at the time. This nigga was going in. And a strong black man, I'm refraining. She like, nigga, I just got finished dusting this nigga off. And by the way, there ain't no school. She said that, and I said, wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Right? So here he is, this nigga, Kevin Jackson, all buff.
Derek Jackson, yeah.
Derek Jackson, yo, you know, you got to stay, that's your woman, and you know what I'm saying? You got to stay committed, and Jesus.
Yo, but I'm saying, like, guys knew just like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And then him getting caught out like this, and then the video of him explaining with his wife.
It's ridiculous.
I felt so bad for her. But she, like you said, church-going girl, and then...
And that's why I told y'all to get y'all a good Christian girl. Y'all can blame it on the devil.
Yeah, that's what he did.
And then y'all can pray and get back to business.
Yeah.
Right? Because her shit was like, because God, and I'm like, sis.
Yeah.
Really? Now, this chick he was dealing with is a doctor. She didn't know nothing about this other chick he got a family with, a baby with, or live with.
What?
I was watching Tasha K. You know, Tasha K get that shit up.
What?
And and the videos he was doing in his car, if you look out the peripheral, is in front of this other girl's house.
No way.
Yes. This nigga, that's some goofy shit.
Nah, he's like, that's actually pretty gangster.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
He make a video and tell y'all don't do what he just did. That's actually, he made a career off that. He's an author. Speaking engagements.
Yes, that's also like Steve Harvey writing a book on how to keep relationship, and he's on his 5th marriage. Or 4th marriage, or whatever the fuck. Like, nigga, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have plenty of advice. You done fucked up enough.
Yeah.
You know. Think like a man, act like a woman, and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So he got busted because chicks love those challenges, just like dudes love those challenges. You working with a chick, y'all work every day, and she telling you, she feeding you data. I hate when my husband always do that.
Like, but I'll never do that.
I would never do that to you, boy.
He forgot your birthday again.
Forgot you know what? Ordering flowers. She got, and then she builds a profile of you.
Yeah.
And then as soon as that nigga fuck up that one last time, you slide in and hammer that shit.
Yeah.
And you put it on her like never before.
And then you go about your business.
And then you know what she comes to? I got great news.
I
broke up with him. Whoa.
That was the agreement.
Whoa. This shit just got
That wasn't
weird.
the agreement.
That wasn't the agreement. This shit just got weird.
I'm actually married.
I would just, that shit gets weird, man.
Oh, man.
That shit gets weird. And that's the way that shit works. So we all want to say, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Watch this shit. And
especially if you standing on that. You know what I mean? Like, that's your whole entire platform.
Dude, like, there was one time, it was this dude, he was calling himself a breatharian. Like, he don't eat, he just breathe. Like, wait a minute, like, you don't like juice? I just breathe.
Yeah.
And they caught this nigga in Burger King. Cramming down on 2 motherfucking Whoppers.
Yeah.
Right? So this is why I listen, I just want to be transparent with my shit.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Because, you know, please.
That's funny.
Yeah. All you got to do is follow these niggas around long enough.
That is hilarious.
And there it is. Niggas giving you money. You giving these niggas money. and they telling you they're gonna flip your money. Give me 100, I give you back 4,000. You get what you deserve when you fuck with these people.
Yeah. That's fun. Any questions, guys?
Any questions? Let's have some fun.
Any questions?
And y'all know I'm keeping it a buck with all of that. You know what that is.
Did anything else happen?
Always keep your eye.
Microsoft bought a Discord for $10 billion.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Discord is like a chat thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Because
when niggas say a chat, don't be using big words and shit.
That's the name of the company.
They bought a Discord.
They didn't say a Discord. They bought Discord. That's the name of the
that's
company.
the name of the company.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. All intelligent and shit.
Yeah, that's the name of the company. So because we were going to use Discord if we would have went back to Patreon, but we didn't go back to Patreon. So we have our own chat in the membership as well.
Oh, clap that up. We got our own chat. We could be in there talking shit.
Yeah. Did you see the interview with Roland Martin with King Randall?
We did.
We spoke about that too. Yeah,
we spoke about that.
We saw that a minute ago. I don't know why people are just seeing it.
Yeah.
I saw that a minute ago.
And we covered their story. Well, we the first one to do an Urban Excellence story on him.
It wasn't an official Urban Excellence story.
But we the first one to shed light on him. Mm-hmm. And then the week after this, when Roland Martin and everybody else, we had Urban Hex. We be breaking stories.
You know what I'm saying?
We be breaking stories. But real talk, watch the Job boyfriend. Watch him.
Oh yeah.
Watch him. She always mentions, because me and Joe, we went to lunch.
Yeah, it's like a number, like 3 times.
You hear that same name 3 times?
Yeah, it's like,
And remember, good women, see, here's the thing, and fellas, this is the problem. We could hit anything that move. Like, you could be walking by our alley and some chick will go, hey, what you doing? Hey, me? Yeah, come on in here. And we could be in there bumping. And before our senses come back to us. Women are calculated with their shit, son. If she giving him box, that's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's built up equity on your unequity shit, right?
Yeah.
So your stock going down, this nigga stock going up. Very calculated. And women will never get caught unless they want to. Ooh, these women, man. Ooh, study them.
We're about to open up the Women's Haters Club.
They'll have you and this nigga in the club together, and you buying this nigga drinks. That's a cool dude. I'm telling you.
Somebody said, is Deshaun Washington being taken down by Illuminati? He's being taken down, but
I don't know if it's by the Illuminati.
So
it's either two things.
Right.
Either this nigga is a freak,
yeah,
or there's they trying to railroad him, or maybe a combination of both. Cause they already busted one chick trying to squeeze him for 30,000, and so we'll see because how do you go from 0 to 14 women now?
Yeah.
That means they've been digging up shit. Or they just interviewing people walking by. You know Deshaun Watson? Yeah. Did he ever touch you? Well, you know what? I think he did touch me.
And then all it has to do is just implant some doubt in the public's mind. Because when it gets to 14 women, you even go, damn, either, like you said the other day, either they knew about this and they were keeping it low, or they all trying to just railroad them.
Right.
And it gets rough.
I saw a real funny meme that said, have you taken love relation advice from Derek Jackson?
Oh, yeah.
You might be entitled to compensation.
Yeah.
Based on this nigga.
Yo, if it was any time to just not watch other people's relationships, it's now. Like, you just seeing it. You just don't compare yourself. Don't watch other people's relationships. Don't watch other people's lives, B. Everybody got their own stuff.
True story. Did you see Karis One Part 3 interview? He said he smoked any rapper, past or present. One thing Karis One never lacks is confidence. Now, if you're talking a live show, I've never seen anything like it. First of all, this nigga's like 7'12". That's how big this nigga is. This is a big nigga, right? And his breath control, because his nose and his nostrils, this is my humble opinion, how he inputs oxygen with that big ass nose and his intelligence. And this nigga look like the Predator. He will destroy you. And he is the embodiment of everything hip-hop, b-boy, graph writer, DJ, all of that. So if it's a live show, off the head, bars, I'm pretty sure. Does he have the best catalog? Probably not, because most of it has been independent. But I've heard some of his independent projects, like the one he did with True Master called Meta History or something to that effect, and some other ones that are just amazing projects in terms of true hip hop. So KRS-One has never been shy.
Oh, we didn't mention Queen Afua being on the Breakfast Club.
Yes, shout out Queen Afua, who was on the Breakfast Club. I believe it's the 20 or 25th anniversary of Sacred Woman. Let's clap that up.
Yes.
An amazing book that became the template. Shout out Supernova Slum. You know, the template for women to get lined up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's real dope stuff.
Somebody said Evanston, Illinois is AKA Section 8. The money goes directly to the bank, not the person, and only 16 people. Okay.
Oh, so my dream is down?
No, this is for the reparation thing.
Oh, reparations. Oh, I thought you meant only 16 of us could put $10 in a pot. All right, yeah. So. There's always some fine print somewhere.
And
regards to that. And you had to live, or your parents had to come from that specific region from 1919 to 1951. So anybody from 1919 is probably dead, right?
Oh, wait, word?
It's something like that, or your offshoot. It's a lot of, it's a lot of stuff.
That's where my skepticism comes in from, just reparations in general, because I'm just like, yo, if they're doing this on a small level to where you don't get anything,
right?
They had a problem with giving Americans relief after COVID, after the biggest pandemic in the world ever. And
then when they gave you 600, they was like, what's the problem? That's 600. Y'all should be coming up.
Right.
Like, that's big money. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, so, like somebody said, it's not reparation, I understand, but I don't see them
from 1919 to 1969.
I just don't see them passing reparations because of all the hoops we go through for regular stuff. Right. And America doesn't even want to take responsibility for slavery. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Because if you take responsibility, you got to pay people.
You got to pay people.
So that whole
the Nazi
they
flag,
paid you. Yeah.
The Nazi flag is banned in Germany because they took responsibility. South Africa, they took responsibility for apartheid.
Right.
America, like,
they gave you an apology tour last year.
Yeah.
Fuck else y'all want? We painted the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna give y'all a cookout.
Yeah.
Every now and then. What else y'all want? That's the way they see it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dot, they only want to give the black farmers loans and call that reparations. Absolutely. How's that reparations and I got to pay that back? I'll be in debt forever.
Yeah.
Dot, you ever been in Union Square? Yes. Used to be crazy back in the days. Absolutely.
It's nice.
Absolutely.
It's nice there now.
Oh, it's nice down there now. Yeah, but in the 80s, that was the spot to be.
Did that cover Little Mama? Oh, she's coming out with her own
and she's going to die.
Yeah. her, like, super straight
heterosexual movement.
Yes, yeah.
It's a great idea. You shouldn't have to do that because that should just be your natural right. But now you're going up against the Pink Mafia.
Well, but because she's faced bullying.
Yes, and as an artist, she should know better because the industry is filled with alphabet soup. So if you're gonna take that kind of stand, unless she just clout chasing, and just get her name back out there for whatever reason, because ain't nobody really listening to her music. But if she's gonna take that stand, good luck.
Got you.
Good luck.
All right. What else we got?
Do I have a top 5 female rap artist list?
I'm not ready.
Oh, you want an MC? Oh, you saying? I'll say, give me Shy Rock from the Funky 4+1. I'll try to get one from every era. Give me MC Light. Even though I think Queen Latifah was probably a better MC. I'll take Queen Latifah. Give me Queen Latifah. Give me Little Kim.
Okay.
Give me Yo-Yo. West Coast.
I'm not going to say Nicki. Nicki's nice.
Oh, yeah. Give me Nicki for that era.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take Nicki. Give me Nicki. And give me Cy Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give me Cy Rock from this area.
Okay.
From this era. Yeah, I'll take 5. Yeah. In no particular order.
Okay.
My man said I was that work boyfriend a few times. Absolutely. Say all the opposite of shit that nigga say. He did what?
I'd
never do that to you ever. You wouldn't know. I just need to talk. We gonna talk? Yeah, we just gonna talk. Well, we gotta get a hotel room because we co-workers. We can't be seen. You know what I mean? We get a little food and fall back and relax. Next thing you know, her head is hitting motherfucking headboard.
Remy Ma, she's dope, but I wouldn't put her up there.
I mean, Remy Ma, she got bars.
She does.
Rhapsody.
Eve.
This is what I mean. You said 5. We just want to start talking.
See, like once I start thinking about it.
Then it'll just get. And I just did that off the wing. Yeah. So don't hold me to that.
Missy. Yeah. See. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's Salt and Pepper. There's Pebbly Pool. There's Lisa Lee. There's so many of. It'll get crazy.
You're right. My fault.
Missy Elliott, if you want to put her in that.
Nice.
Yeah, Missy's crazy. So But I'm glad you guys are putting your names in it so we can, every time we call their names, we honor them and we show them respect. And none of us are ever all going to have the same list.
Yeah.
And that's great. You know what I mean?
Foxy.
Thought you tripping. You forgot Roxanne Shante. See, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
How could I forget Roxanne? Because I did that in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I just said, you know what I mean? Lauryn Hill, who I consider more of an R&B fusion artist, but she had bars too.
She did.
Yeah, so, yeah. You can't get 5 out of that. Now somebody could have a better 5 than I picked because you got a few more minutes to think about it. Yeah, Charlie Baltimore. Yeah, Bahamadia. Shit gets crazy.
Somebody asked, "Have you ever been to Mississippi?"
Yes, I have been to Mississippi as a kid, and what I remember most about Mississippi was these big ass. No, I'm sorry, that was Alabama. I was going to start lying. These big ass. Bugs. I mean, huge ass bugs that would be all over me down in Alabama. Yeah, it was Alabama. It wasn't Mississippi. I ain't never been to MISSISSIPPI.
Somebody said, Dot, why are small hats using the press card in 2021? They use it forever.
They've been using that forever.
Yeah.
This victim consciousness thing is big money. And when you're in position to take full advantage of it, you reap the benefits. See, we claiming victims, but we don't have no ground to stand on. When they claim, they get checks cut, right? When the Chinese claim victimhood because they got a whole nation behind them, there's going to be some checks that are being cut. And because we are in a diaspora and we are an amalgamated people of many sorts, some from here, some from there, some from Mars and this and that. We don't have one specific, thing to stand on. Dot, your parents, I didn't see that.
Did your parents put you on the game with your ancestors, or was this something you tapped into later on in your adult life?
It was something I tapped into later on in my adult life, but my mother was pro-black. My father was a Black Panther 5%er, but I didn't spend a lot of time with him picking his brain about those specific things. But my mother was definitely pro-black, was a constant reader and things of that nature. That was just something I always wanted to. And growing up in the Bronx, you became a 5%er, and then you started reading, and then you had those groups. You had Public Enemy, KRS-One, X-Clan, Brand Nubian, X-Clan, Poor Righteous Teachers, Rakim, and they began to teach. Right? And that's why hip-hop became dangerous. De La Soul, the Jungle Brothers, the Native Tongues, and all of these groups began to teach, and that's when it became dangerous because now they were reaching more than just a neighborhood. They were reaching people because it's funny, I told you, watching Professor Griffin Public Enemy, they were raising me up. And then I remember later on Professor Griff saying when he was going through his doldrum, it was my work that re-raised him up. So the cycle continues, and that's how we do it. So, yeah.
Malcolm, do you think cryptocurrency will be taught in schools? No. I think
it will be. I think a sort of digital understanding because everything is going digital.
I mean, like when?
Shit, maybe that's what the shot is for. To download you some digital IQ.
I mean, I would hope, but it's people. It's still a lot of naysayers. Ray Dalio, He said that he thinks America's gonna like ban cryptocurrency or outlaw it or something like that. But I think it's gotten too big at this point.
This is my point. Listen, we are on a digital platform right now.
Yeah.
Right. So how can it not? The money is I don't even have cash with me ever.
You would think that the schools would teach stuff like this, but schools barely teach about credit, taxes.
If they teaching, well, I'm talking about the advanced schools. They teaching coding. Okay. Once the kids learn coding, that's along the lines of Bitcoin. Is it yes? No? How to create a bit chain has to do something with...
A bit chain, blockchain?
Yeah, blockchain, bit chain, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
Hip-hop needs to go back to those days. That's not going to happen.
No, it won't. I didn't watch the Cassidy Hitman Holla thing, by the way.
No, I didn't watch that. A lot of them guys are stuck in that era. And it's funny because I was explaining to somebody... The very first time we did hip-hop, my mother would say, what the fuck is that you're doing? Why are you scratching the record? Why do you need 2 copies? Where are you going with my records?
Yeah.
Right? And what's that yelling on the record? Remember, you're coming out of the Isley Brothers and all of that kind of... And it's... You know what I mean? So it sounded like chaos.
Yeah.
But out of that chaos came order. So now when we listen into mumble rap and trap rap and all the stuff that is not our vibration, we are the elders now saying, what the hell is this? It is the further evolution of whatever they want it to be. You know what I mean? And it's not meant for you. That's the problem. You got to stay where it's meant for you because they're doing their own thing, trying to find their own lane, using the chaos magic of their time. Remember, this is a digital era now. Most of us are analog. Yeah. So they're using the chaos magic of their time. They don't even need studios. They got a laptop and a little drum machine and can ball out and make millions. Right? Just like the very first time they sat an actual drum machine in front of us. They didn't even know how to work that damn thing. They said, give it to these niggas and we'll figure it out. And Sed G and all of these guys and Pete Rock and all of these guys and Marley Marl and them went to work. You know what I'm saying? And actualized and breathed life into a digital machine and made it come alive where it sound like a 15-piece orchestra, right? When we breathe life into things, things happen. And they know that. So all they do, this Bitcoin thing, they're waiting for you to jump on it, black people, so that it can actually mean something.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't mean nothing unless we collectively agree that it is.
Yeah.
And that's the truth of the matter. Korean missile tests, haven't heard about it.
I did hear about that.
Okay.
America and Japan reported about it. I don't know what that means.
Okay, it's gonna mean something.
Yeah.
It all means something.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's gonna get banned, but that's what Ray Dalio said. But yeah, I don't know.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
We got 700 likes. Can we get those up? And that one dislike, and somebody said it's probably Reek Judah. Somebody said that early on in the mix. They said every time they see one dislike. Shout out Reek Judah. That's my peoples. We allow him to live. You heard? So, with that being said.
Yeah, guys.
This has been real.
Yes.
And we've been spoiling y'all with 2-hour shows.
Yeah, man.
Another 2-hour show. Yes?
We appreciate you guys' love and support. But we're tired. Oh, real quick. Aaron Camardi said he's taking a Bitcoin course. What course? So we can put everybody on.
Yeah, put us on. There was one that I got put on by Blue Pill. Right? It was an app. Let me find the app. Because I don't want to start, you know me, I start lying and shit. They be like, that. It was not that. I forget what it is at the time. When I find out, I'll put it in the chat for next week. It was one of those Bitcoin apps that teach you step by step. And it's good to know because for those of us, remember, we're on a cusp. Mm-hmm. For those of us who can learn and just do enough adapting to get by, we will make the quantum leap. For those who steadfast stuck in an old way and they don't want to learn nothing new and do nothing new, you pretty much going to get washed.
Yeah.
You're just going to get washed. So we have to be able to adjust from time to time.
All right, guys. So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Because next Thursday, we opening up shop. We're gonna need that $5.
Somebody said asking one to press the like button is emotional blackmail. No.
Once you know how this game is played, listen. All of this is one big game, and we're simply saying if you like it and it gets to more people, we do better as a collective. That's it. You can hold your like, then hold your like. You act like we don't be on here. You know, some of these sites, niggas, press the like. We need them likes. We don't do that, but I just happened to look down and see that we was down on likes. Jeesh.
Yeah.
Why is everything has to be explained?
Something, bro.
Jeesh.
Something. But yeah, like we said, like, share, and subscribe. I'll put the blog website in the chat so you guys can stay up to date on what we do.
Yes.
So subscribe to that as well. We appreciate you guys for another great week.
Yes.
And with that being said, peace.
Peace. We out of here.